Anniversary in movie theaters nationwide April 19th and 22nd. For tickets and showtimes, visit fathomevents.com.
Hello, I'm Michael Feinstein, your host this March for TCM's Friday Night Spotlight on Roadshow musicals. Believe it or not, we are on our 12th and final musical. Every Friday night we've brought you a film that signifies the end of the Roadshow musical era. And while this final film may not come at the very end of the era, it's a great example of the blending of old and new Hollywood. From Warner Brothers 7 Arts Productions in 1968, it's the fantastical Finian's Rainbow. The movie follows Finian, an Irishman who, along with his daughter, leaves the old country to come to America with the hopes of finding their pot of gold. The duo laid down roots in the fictional Missitucky, a combination of Mississippi and Kentucky. Behind the camera is Francis Ford Coppola, not even 30 years old and still a few years away from his great success, The Godfather. Here, he's directing one of the all-time great performers on film, Fred Astaire. Fred Astaire was 69 years old, and after this movie musical, he never made another. As with many of our films this month, Finian's Rainbow started life on the stage. The original show was written by E.Y. Harburg and Fred Sadie, with songs composed by Burton Lane and lyrics by Harburg. Opening on Broadway in 1947, its theme of racial tolerance was viewed as radical and progressive, and quickly it became a popular show running for almost 2 years. In the mid-1950s, there were plans to turn it into an animated film with Frank Sinatra, Ella Fitzgerald, and from the original Broadway production, Ella Logan providing some of the voices. But John Hubley, the man slated to direct the animated feature, was called before the House Un-American Activities Committee. When he refused to name names, he was blacklisted and the animation plans went away. But the stage show was revived twice before this big screen version went into production. Playing Finian's daughter is Petula Clark, who after this made only 2 more feature films, one being Goodbye, Mr. Chips. From 1968, also with Tommy Steele and Keenan Wynn, here's Finian's Rainbow.